Hello and welcome back, and you are probably wondering, what the hell is this? This is the game that Activision fanboys, the same Activision that is kind of responsible for a lot of different games, including Call of Duty at some degree, released or published back in the day. Very old title, originally made by Raven Software, which is no longer around, but if you remember my rant video about game prices in 2021, this was one of the topics, and of course I decided to give it a go. So before we continue on about why I don't see the point of paying for this game, let's just take a look at what we have. So we are obviously 4040p, whatever we can have it. As you can see, there's nothing to change here. That's how old this game is, right? Audio is, well, I'm just gonna take down FX and music so YouTube doesn't go crazy with its copyrights. And that's basically all there is. So what we have to do here, so as you can see, it looks pretty much like a Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, the first games. Nothing really to write home about. And what this game is about, basically you crash on an island because, well, you are going to investigate an island. You crash and then you have to go and then you see all the time anomalies. And this game is kind of like, time shift idea. You get a TMD or time manipulation device and you manipulate time and objects. And I must say I like this game for one feature only, which I really hope I'm gonna showcase you later on. So what I'm gonna do is shut up, get on, and let's just see how it plays out, and you will see how little there is to expect from this game. I mean, god damn it, people, have some standards, Let's roll.
This is Devlin 4-1. We were hit, god damn it, I repeat. We were hit.
Titan 1 actual here. What's your status, Captain?
We got punched out. Copter's down and we're scattered. Don't know how many KIAs yet. Over.
Satellite's got you about 30 clicks south of a radio tower. Get your team there, Captain. We're pulling you out.
Understood, sir. Spartan team, if you copy. Switch your comm gear to TAC 3. Meet up at the rally point.
So when it comes to this game, it kind of like sets the mood in, well, I would say Cold War Russia or something. So most of the things are in Russian, to be honest, which for me, well, is not an issue to read. Basically, this is kind of, if you want to progress in this game, you kind of need to loot everything. So the place itself is called Katorga 12, and you will be collecting an element. I think it's element 99 or something, which is kind of stupid. And that powers everything, so, and it's just, it's something a 5-year-old will write.
By some miracle, you're alive and hearing this. Rally at the base of the radio tower we passed over before we got bounced. SNR's running carpool from there. Double time it. Move!
Help! Help! For the love of God, please! Let me out!
So you will see these temporal flashbacks. So if you remember temporal flashbacks or jumping through time, probably if Titanfall 2 comes to your mind much often than this shit. I mean, game, I'm sorry. So yeah. Oh, it's 1955, so it's after the World War II. Great. You need to go somewhere. It's so linear, you can't really go wrong. Bye.
Save me! My leg is hurt. I can't walk. You'll have to help me.
like how this guy clearly doesn't care that, you know, we are Americans. And I must say, Russians in 1955 were not big fans of Americans. Not by a long shot. I mean, the Cold War itself, it was... it wasn't like this. He would not give a hand, he would probably just say, you know, go and die or something. But hey, who am I to judge? Let's get this guy out.
For the love of God, please! Let me out!
The mouse control is so bad, it kind of feels like it's being accelerated and I can't turn it off. Ah, time to fall down. It just looks cheap. I guess it's just Activision's way at some point. Of course, Joseph Stalin.
What happened? What did you do? What did I do? Nothing. I almost died in there. Fortunately, he saved me.
So basically this is the plot point. You saved the guy, now everything went to shit. So as you can see, instead of the Stalin, now the guy Demichev is actually alive, and well, now he's gonna bust our balls. As you can see, the things are looking a bit different now. So that's not really a good sign, obviously, so I think we need to get the fuck out of here. And here we go, E99 tech, so we need to collect this. And it's gonna help us to progress and upgrade. So basically this is kind of like a currency in this game. So if you have as much as you can find, and there's plenty to find. I mean, quite literally, if you go somewhere and you start looking for things, you're gonna find this stuff. I mean, literally any case somewhere. Again, this is pretty... Shut up,
tell me
Dylan.
things look a little south of normal because I'm officially freaking out. Open section 8 here. I know it, damn it. Okay, eyes forward. Keep to the original directive. Continue to the radio tower.
So the beginning is kind of slow. Curious ball dropping down, no one here. You know, kind of like cheap jump scares. And obviously there will be some enemies. You know, the ones who wants to shoot and eat you. And our first actual gun. So we do have iron sights, and that's about as far as it actually goes. So one of the in-game monsters, which obviously are the humans. That's pretty scripted, to be honest. So you can shoot his head off though. I'm not gonna lie, but you probably won't even need to. There is some dismemberment in this game, as you can see, so... Like this guy lost his leg and head when we shot it. And there was some effort put into it, at least by some of the designers.
I'm in what looks like a school and there's some guy... Holy mother!
And yeah, I mean... Shit. When this game came out, I was not happy about it. You know, I played it through, and there was certain things I liked, like the way it was done, but that was basically all there was. Guess I need to play a bit more Resident Evil to kill that guy in a headshot. So there is a story why all this has gone so badly, and if you want you can find the lore by just literally reading everything, but end of the day you will see that after the first playthrough, which is kind of cool and I would say even interesting at some point, you're gonna find yourself just going through and shooting things rather than caring too much, because it doesn't really amount to anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do believe we're gonna get to that area later on anyway. Or maybe not. Oh, cute. So what I'm trying to get is get the maximum amount of the E99, because if I want to show you why I like this game in the first place, we kind of need to have upgrade materials at hand.
Children, under your desks immediately and put your hands over your heads. Don't worry, everything will be...
So this is a bit dark, as you can see. Go under the desk and, well, they all stay there. And I must say the game itself kind of sets this mood of things going terribly wrong because of one man's ambition. Obviously, I mean, is there anything anywhere else when it comes to games? But this game kind of takes the cake. So we should be getting an assault rifle anytime soon. In here by some poor sod. Exploration is pretty limited. Don't expect, you know, so you can see if you stumble upon something, there's kind of like unfinished even. Like the textures, I don't even know if that's a body or a trash bag. And that's basically how it goes, you know, it's like, just like this. Oh, here we go. So, this is kind of like your main weapon here. I like it for the simple reason it actually shoots a bit more bullets in the same amount of time than a pistol. But pistol would be still your first go-to tool in this game. So, if you wanna, well, you know, shoot a lot of bullets, go with Valkyrie. Shotgun is obviously the most OP thing in this game, as in any other games. But yeah, I'm not gonna touch on that too much. I'm just kind of focusing on a quick exploration rather than, you know, anything else.
Draco, you're alive! I figured you fought it! Help me! Son of a bitch, they're coming through the windows! Light them up!
The typical hold the point thingy. Yeah, sure.
Damn, is it good to see you, Ringo. If you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. Alright, we're supposed to meet up with SNR yesterday. Let's move on.
And this is kind of like the main visual, I would say, for the game itself. Also on the game cover. So this is the actual Singularity itself. I'm just gonna grab a screenshot for the thumbnail. So if you watch this far into the game, well, congratulations, because I literally don't have that much patience for this. But hey, I'm doing for you guys. I mean, this is one of the games I would not pay money for. Not after all this time. It's definitely nothing to write home about, and I don't know why people are still doing it. But there must be reasons, you know. There must be reasons why they find this game very good. Maybe because of the idea of the time manipulation stuff. But it's definitely not that good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go through this first mission, get the TMD, and we'll meet back once I have it with an upgrade. So we're quickly here before we actually do that, because I just got the sniper rifle. I wanted to show you the cool feature. As you can see, I need to press the left shift for temporal dilation. So what it means, it slows down time. So I'm not gonna do it just now. I'm gonna just make these guys to run towards me. Apparently they simply do not give a fuck. So let's just slow the time a bit and go for headshots only. And I don't know. Apparently that guy didn't even give a fuck. The counter actually recharges by itself, so you're not really stuck like without it for prolonged periods of time.
Nice shooting. Let's move.
That's pretty much all there is. And that's the almighty shotgun. So for the next bit I'm gonna keep the
It's not one of ours.
the sniper and we're just gonna push on. Oh yeah, that's some quality right there. I don't know, this game never clicked with me even back in the day, because it's very generic,
One
so
of those creatures.
whoever says that this game is, you know, best of the best or worth playing for, I would say this game is worth avoided for. It's so generic, it literally hurts. There's no mantle system, there's nothing.
Let's go.
I think we can finally get the weapons upgrade. There we go. So of course you have upgrade options
Like an antique show.
scattered around, and we will have a big fight here, so just gonna upgrade the assault rifle and we'll see you with the TMD. So when it comes to actual combat, like the the icing on the cake of this game, which I believe I need to show you before we get the TMD, because honestly you might get the wrong idea about this game. So we're fighting these things, right? It's kind of like human that's been altered by the time manipulation waves, so they kind of become like ghouls or something. Now look how amazing is the combat. So these guys can phase in and out. You can only damage them once they phase out, which the automatic shotgun is for, basically. And this is just waves of enemies. Very exciting. So we just had to wait until the gate opens. So this is one of the amazing features of this game that people love. The absolute horror. The terrible atmosphere. I mean, fuck. Those people cannot be
The
fucking
vault you're
serious.
searching for contains a device called the TMD. It was invented by Dr. Barisov.
So here we are finally getting to the TMD device, and this is kind of like the place where it's all stored. Not that it really matters, to be honest, it's just an exposition, but the animation that follows it is kind of cool though.
I am Dr. Barisov, and this is Moscow Initiative Research Project, Film Log 19, relating to potential applications of the time manipulation device. Now, the device, or TMD as I come to refer to it, uses...
So now we have it. So as you can see, you can revert the objects. You don't really need to aim at them. You can just like do it, and that's basically it. It works for both. You can actually also destroy them if you want. Like, the idea itself is pretty good, I must say, but the execution is kinda weird, you know. So let's just go learn how to use it properly. And that's basically all there is. Anyway, now we need to get out of here, and this is where apparently the fun starts. Which I don't really understand.
I've got you on the GPS. For all our sakes, I hope you got the TMD. You must use it to go back to 1955 and stop Demichev from killing Beresov. He is the only one who knows how to restore history to the way it's supposed to be.
And here you have this long haul back to the future, so to say. Kind of like reminds Fortnite building, to be honest, at some degree. Maybe it was mind-blowing back in the day, but it definitely is not really mind-bending just now.
You should be coming upon a rift.
Well, let's see if I can get the only good thing in Singularity when it comes to TMD. So I kind of wanted to, you know, show off the cool, amazing gun I just got, but you kind of see what happens. So you can just control bullets, like in a Wanted movie, and then you just shoot people. You can actually make pretty decent turns with it if your mouse allows for it, or you can just miss like I do on about 95%. Nothing really to write home about, to be completely fair. The future tech of Russia, of course. Because Russians have nothing better than making guns that, you know, explodes time itself as a bullet. To be completely fair, I don't actually like this gun, so I don't actually intend on keeping it because it defeats the purpose of the game itself. So as you can see, the combat is still very great. It's very intense. It's just so overwhelming that, yeah, it's just it's mind-bending. That's how you age the people, by the way. So yeah, the combat is very hard, very intriguing, very engaging. You're not gonna get very bored. So pretty great.
Just a little further. So now we need to set the past or future right.
So we need to travel back through the wormhole into whatever area it is and save them all, obviously.
Do not worry about me. I will find safety in that tower. And rest assured, we will meet again. Use the TMD to activate that rift. It will take you back to your time.
2010. Bye, Doctor.
Captain Renko, I almost don't believe it. I have waited over 50 years to see you again, but to you it's been mere seconds, hasn't it? Remember the tower I told you I was going to? I've returned there. It seemed the most sensible place. Come quickly, we have much to discuss. And keep your eyes open. I sent a mutual friend to meet you.
Mutual friend, how great. So what we need to do now is actually upgrade the TMD, or this time manipulation thingy. And once we do that, it's pretty straightforward, so you can just play around with all of this. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we can finally upgrade the bad boy. And let's see if we can get the thingy I wanted to showcase. The only good thing, the only thing that makes this game fun, it's this. It becomes automatically, you upgrade your TMD throughout the game. You cannot really miss these points, they're kind of like in your way. And I hope I'm gonna get a prompt on what to do with it. Gravity, okay. Kind of straightforward. Not exactly what I wanted to show, but let me just experiment here a bit. Yeah, not quite there yet. Okay, next time, I promise, we're gonna see the cool stuff. So finally, after all this time, which is quite a bit of a chunk of a game, not too much of the game left, to be honest, kind of like, you know, the final stretches here, I managed to upgrade. So this is the upgrade station for the TMD. So what you get is a deadlock. So you might, if you're an actual weeb, you might recognize this from Naruto series, where you create kind of a Rasengan. So what this does, it creates a sphere where the time stops. And this is the only fun part in this game. This bubble, no joke. Now, I'm gonna take a shotgun and replenish some ammo here. And this is how you replenish ammo in weapon stations that are scattered around everywhere. We're just gonna fall in, which is fine. And I'll show you why this is the most single-handedly the best and only cool thing in here. So the deadlock actually kind of stops time in the bubble or slows it down, and then you can just go to town, which is kind of cool. So obviously there's a spider cave, and after you play the
Are you alright?
Crisis 2, you kind of know what you're in for. So how this works, you throw this, and then you do whatever you need, because all the enemies are basically just stuck outside. So these little assholes will basically explode on impact. That's kind of expected. So what you do, you just drop the ball down. They all run by the side. Once they reach the bubble, they slow down. You just shoot them. Requires a bit more practice, and I'm a bit out of practice with this game, but you get the point. Also, you can just destroy all these hives just to minimize the amount of enemies you're gonna be facing, which is always a good thing. But end of the day, it's not really that important if you look at it. And at here you are faced with the second boss fight, which is a bit annoying though. Which is a giant, I don't know, bug or some shit. And of course, time manipulation device helps you to do a lot of different things like grow stuff or, you know, not grow stuff. Kinda depends how you want to use it, to be completely fair. So for navigating around, you will have some puzzles here and there. Nothing really to worry about, to be completely fair. So. And that's basically the whole game. I mean, literally and honestly, I cannot say that, you know, this is out of the blue, you know, something very amazing or stuff. Against this guy, and this was a nice glitch, nothing helps. It's gonna wreck you, it's gonna attack this train, you're gonna fight him, and shit like that. So, end of the day, it's kinda... For fun, yes. For anything else, I don't know. And paying money for this, £15 in 2021, I cannot justify it. The graphics, the textures, it simply is not there. You know what I mean?
Demichev's men attacked the tower. Catherine distracted them while I headed here. That was a very close call. Come up here. We have much to discuss.
So of course you have puzzles which you just need to solve. If you don't solve them, well, you're kind of fucked. So, I don't know. People who say this is, you know, the best thing ever, those people, they need to get their shit straight. You know what I mean? Like, no joke. There will be some ghouls here, so I'm gonna show you how this amazing bubble works. If I remember correctly, these guys are living on... And I needed something to climb up here, fuck me. Come on. Come on. Get in here, pallet. So let's see if I can showcase this a bit more. There are some jump scares here and there. Like this might be one of it. Somewhere. Apart from me fixing the radiator thingy. Guess not. Anyway, you can understand the idea behind this game, and as I said, this is nothing worth mentioning, and that's why I was so surprised when people were reviewing this game on YouTube. They said, "Oh my god, this game! This is like the best shit ever."
Over here. We need
No,
to talk.
it's not. So at this point, I think I'm gonna just cut it. There are some fun features in this game, like little puzzles for getting around, but they are so simple. I mean, you have to be retarded to not solve them. Weapon play, I mean, when it comes to weapons, you only have like you can only have 2 main weapons at any given time. So if you have like, I don't know, if you have a shotgun and an assault rifle, that's all you have. If you have a shotgun and a sniper rifle, that's all you have. If you have a pistol and a shotgun, that's all you have. That is the end of the story here. So in here you can actually augment your abilities. So I'm probably gonna do this. Ah, wait, hold on. So increases deadlock duration set. This is the only thing you actually need in this game to be absolutely OP and just the bigger the bubble, the more enemies you can trap in it, and the more enemies you can trap in it, well, the more you can actually, you know, do fun things with it. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I need to go down and fix the crane. That should technically give me some enemies here, and where are they? Ah, here they are. So here are the enemies. 1, 2, and we crack the bubble. This is the only fun mechanic they have in here.
It's the crane! It's the only way across!
I don't know. I honestly, I don't see the point of doing anything else. You can see the bullet's going for it. You can just see how his body gets demolished by the bullets. Crack the bubble and it collapses. That's all there is. This is the only feature about Singularity that I totally enjoy. Kinda like, you know, stop the world scenario, right, for a second. And if you play your upgrades right, which of course I'm not actually doing because why would I? You can have more health, which I failed to obtain because I just don't care. And stuff like that. This is it. That's gonna be a surprise for him when he wakes up. Look at this. That is the only fun feature in this whole game. This deadlock. That's it. You can literally play this game just for this one feature, just to enjoy it. And that will gonna be it. Destroying cover, you're not gonna use it very much because you're gonna be using cover more than you're gonna be using anything else. And repairing trivial things like the crane and shit. I mean, come on. I don't even think that's the crane I need to. Ah, wait, hold up. I do think I need to repair this.
Well done! I will bring the crane over!
It's not exactly the time shift level where you can just steal their guns though, but it still provides a good laugh, you know? And the rest is just point and shoot. And that's all you have. So think very carefully about what you think is the definition of fun. If you can get this game for free, might be worth a go. If you are required to pay £15 for it, nah. Absolutely useless. Absolutely goddamn useless.
Nice field, Captain.
Bubble stays. Mediocre shooter at best. But of course, Activision disagrees with you, so you kind of have to keep that in mind, you know. Oh, that boy is fucked. He's inside the bubble as well. That bullet's gonna travel for him. So yeah, I think that should be the most comprehensive explanation of why I do not agree that this game is the best, and everything else is just fun. Technically, the fun is at the very beginning, you know, when the enemies are clueless, your weapons are useless. That's where the fun begins. At the same time, it's exactly where it ends, so... Don't know. It's up to you to decide, guys. End of the day, you're gonna be the one playing this, and... I cannot honestly recommend this game at any point. So, if you like it, play it. But please, do not pay money for it. This is an insult to you know, pay for games. Quite literally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I think I'm gonna see you guys next time, whenever that's gonna be, and whenever and why. And on this amazing note, I think it's time for us to end. So thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.